Hey, what is going on, everybody? Thank you again for joining us over here at Merchant Service Slayers. Craig Deary over here. Before we get started with our topic of the day, wanted to encourage you guys to please run over to our YouTube if you're not already on there. Go ahead and click on the like, share, subscribe buttons. Also ding that bell to go ahead and get notified every single time that we come out with new content over here. I would also encourage you to jump on over to Facebook if you're not a part of Merchant Service Slayers. Join our group in there. We have a lot of awesome content getting posted in there all the time. All right, guys, today what we got on here is something very simple. It's getting over the fear of prospecting out there. I hear a lot of people that, especially that come into our company. We own a company called Go Free Payments. A lot of people come on board with us. I mean, hundreds a month, and a lot of them wash out real quick just because they have a fear of building their pipeline and a fear of prospecting. So there's going to be three things that we're going to cover today. First off, why some fear it. Second off, why some love it, like myself. And third off, how you can become one of the people that loves going out there and prospecting, okay? So let's get this started. First off, why do some people fear prospecting? In my opinion, the reason why some people fear prospecting is, first off, they're looking for a silver bullet. So they want to have something that's going to be easy. They want something that's going to not be difficult. They're not going to try and face a lot of rejection. They don't want to face the rejection. When in reality, all sales is a rejection game. You're going to get a lot of rejection. You're going to get people tell you to fuck off. Now, obviously, you can go ahead and do and say certain things at certain times to help increase your probability of not getting rejected. But you have to look at the reality of things with sales, guys. It's very similar to a baseball batting average, okay? The best baseball players hit a 200 or 300, right? And what does that actually mean? That means that 20 to 30% of the time they're succeeding in getting on base. What does that also mean? That means that 70 to 80% of the time they're failing, quote unquote. And those are the best players out there, right? And so you have to, at a certain point, look at that. And you have to say, okay, I am going to get rejected. I am going to go ahead and deal with some things. I can improve myself, and I can say certain things that'll help me get further along the line of setting the appointment and then going back and selling the deal. But at the end of the day, sales to a certain extent is a numbers game. I don't care what anybody says. You can always do things to improve your percentages on closing ratios and stuff like that by what you say, how you say it, and when you say it. But at the end of the day, you got to get in front of the bodies in order to go ahead and have the sales. If you see one person, the chances that you're going to close one person, that's all you got. You can only close that one person. If you see 100 people, you now have 100 chances to close 100 people, right? Now, let's talk about why some people, like myself, love prospecting. The reason why I love prospecting is, so when I first started off in this industry, I started off as a telemarketer. I had to place 200 plus phone calls every single day. Very repetitive, very annoying. Consistently had to do this for about 6 months, and then I got into the sales side of things. That right there made me love rejection, because what I would do is I would take a look at the numbers and I noticed a pattern, okay? So I would see that, all right, if I call 100 people, I can get 3 of those people to say yes to me. So if I'm calling 200 people, I can get 6 of those people to say yes to me. So I focused on that number. I focused on, okay, how many owners do I need to talk to in order to get a yes? Or how many businesses do I have to call to get a yes? And I applied that same logic and I took it out into the field with me when I was prospecting, okay? And I came to find out, all right, if I knock 10, 15 doors, I'm probably going to run into about half of them business owners. Let's call it 5 to 7 business owners. Out of 5 to 7 business owners, I can easily book myself 2 appointments, okay? And then I said, all right, well, how many of those people do I need to close, or how many people do I need to see in order to close them? At first, my closing ratio sucked ass. I think I was closing like 15% of the people that I was actually sitting and having an appointment with. But then through the years and through repetition, this is another reason why I love it, is through repetition, my closing ratio went through the roof to where I was closing 50 to 60% plus of the people that I was sitting down with and actually having a conversation with, right? Now, you can do this exact same thing. All you have to do, though, is you have to turn that negative, all right? There's that negative of, I'm afraid of getting rejected. Well, don't be afraid of it. The rejection is good. The rejection is going to, first off, it's going to increase your skills and you're going to get better at pitching people and understanding and seeing patterns in people. But second off, I'm going to know that the more people I'm in front of, the better chance I have of getting a yes. If I hit 10 people, I know that I'll get 2 yeses, right? That sort of deal. And so once you know your actual key performance indicators and what you need to do in order to go ahead and achieve a sale, then you can use those numbers to your advantage and turn it into a good thing. If someone tells me to fuck off or to, kick rocks or something like that, hey, cool, I'm one more step closer to getting to that yes that's going to produce me a paycheck, right? And that's the way that I look at it. Now, how can you become that individual who loves prospecting? First off, you have to do that. You have to look at the positives of what you're doing. Don't buy into this this BS that's going on right now. You'll see this advertised all the time. You've probably actually seen it in our group. A couple people have done this, to where you don't have to pick up a phone. You don't have to go out there and knock pavement. We have this automated system that'll do everything for you and sales just pour in. No, you have to talk to people. Regardless of what anybody else tells you, that's a pipe dream. It's not reality. You have to talk to people, okay? You will have to, now that being stated, yes, you can use online generation to bring you appointments, right? And you'll have to chat with them and stuff, but eventually you're gonna have to pick up the phone and say hi to them, okay? Reality, this is reality here. Or you can close them by text, but you have to put work in at some point, right? If you're out there prospecting, going door to door, tough shit, you're gonna have to suck it up. The door is going to get heavy. Realize that there's always gonna be that little voice in the back of your head that says, oh, don't do it today, don't do it today, you can do it tomorrow, you can do it an hour from now, you can do it 2 hours from now. Don't buy into that crap. Suck it up, open the door, knock the doors, okay? Go say hi to folks over there. Make it a game, have fun with it, right? Be enthusiastic. If you like talking to people in general anyways, prospecting shouldn't be an issue. You should just go in there and have a conversation with somebody, push in what you're doing, and then go ahead and slam the time and hit it hard, right guys? So again, how can you become someone that loves prospecting? First off, what I would do is stop trying to find the silver bullet, stop buying into people's BS. There is no secret formula besides you putting the work in. Second off, you need to look at the numbers. Look at what your closing ratio is on booking appointments. Look at what your closing ratio on closing those appointments is as well. That's gonna give you an idea of how many no's, how many doors you have to knock, how many no's I'm gonna get to the yes that's going to produce me a sale, okay? That formula right there turns that negative no, I hate getting told no, the rejection side of things, into a positive, to where if someone's telling me to go kill myself or whatever, I'm like, all right, I'm one more closer to that sale. It's gonna produce me $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, whatever it is, right? Plus the monthly residual. Okay guys, super simple topic, I know, but it's so important, especially for new people. Don't go chasing BS dreams. Don't go looking for a silver bullet. The silver bullet is learning your word track, learning what to say, going out there and saying it. That's all I got for you guys today. Let's get out there. Let's get into the field. And remember, while you're out there, ABC, always be closing. Have a great day.